Bro, I just wanted to hop on a call with you. Obviously, you've been killing it. You've been killing it clipping for BrezScales. And we all see your account. Everybody knows the BrezReals accounts now. We see your work. It's sick. Since the start of the year, what's been your biggest month clipping?
I did my first 10K last month.
Yeah.
With just clipping for Brez and also one other creator.
Nice.
On WOP.
So for everybody out there, man, because even me, hard to believe, bro. 10K clipping on WOP with 2 creators, you said, right?
Yeah, bro.
That's crazy, bro. And a lot of people think that's unrealistic. A lot of people are talking about WOP clipping is oversaturated. There's a lot of people doing it, but that's awesome, bro. I mean, you could go a little more in detail if you want to about what that month looked like. Like, what was your workload like?
I know it's like not gonna be consistent 10K months, but what happened was like Brez got its new GT3 RS. It generated a lot of hype. So before buying that, I knew if I put like more high quality content in high volume, I can make my bag. So that's exactly what I did.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. And that's what I talk to a lot of people about. And I'm sure you understand this now, is like a lot of people got into the game thinking that you could start clipping for like 10 creators and start making a bunch of money on each one. But it's not really the case, right? I mean, you have to you have to understand that like a lot of what's carrying the content is what the creator is doing on their own time, right? Because if he wouldn't have even just the car, buying the car and all the cars that he's bought before, it's been a long-term game of him building up his personal branding to where you could hop on the train now where he has it all set up and you put in quality, consistent work, and now you're getting paid really good for it, right?
The main part of going viral is in the creator's end, not in the editing part.
Yeah.
The both of mixing the both.
Yeah.
Can go viral very easy.
When it comes to looking for creators to clip for, like you do have to do some research on who the creator is. Like don't just jump into everybody's WOP and start wasting your time clipping. Like you got to do some research. You said you started clipping earlier this year, right? Like the beginning of this year. So the beginning of 2025 you started clipping. And what was your experience before you started clipping?
I was doing like MMA, and I created a MMA fan page and just created edits for fun, not for like money and stuff.
Yeah.
But I think I got like my basic editing skills from that.
Nice, yeah.
So I did that for like 5 to 6 months. Then I changed into the clip. I got to know about the clipping stuff and move into that. Yeah, bro, that's the story.
So you would say most of your experience was in like successfully running accounts more than the actual editing process. Would you say that?
Yeah, for sure.
And this is something, again, that I talk to a lot of people about, is like when it comes to clipping, right?
Yeah.
It's almost more important to know how to run accounts successfully and how to structure clips the right way over just knowing how to edit videos, right?
Yeah, bro. Delivery is the key. Many people know how to edit and stuff, but creating accounts targeting the right audience is also important.
Okay, and then obviously the biggest campaign you've been working on is with BrezScales. How did you come in contact with that campaign? How did you come across it?
I was already watching Brez's vlogs.
Yeah.
Before started clipping for him, and in one vlog he asked for clippers, and he mentioned he was down to pay.
Yeah.
So as soon as I saw that, I started that account and started posting, and that is my first clipping account. And I went hard for like 3 to 4 weeks.
Yeah.
And he DM'd me asking if I want to take this serious and go long term. Yeah, bro. So
nice, dude. When things like this come up, right? When clipping gets popular, any type of business, when it gets popular, there's 2 types of people. There's the people that are trying to do it because it's become a trend and they see that there's money in it. But then there's the people who just started doing it because they had either passion for the creator, they had passion for editing, for running accounts, for going viral, whatever it is. I want to emphasize this, bro. You took the first step without even asking for payment. You didn't even contact him. You didn't do anything. You just you heard that he needed clippers and you took the first step and just started right away.
Yeah, bro. So I did like almost 3 to 4 weeks without any payment.
Yeah.
So I had the first move advantage there. So if someone watching this, he needs to like start with not saturated creators and go for 3 to 4 weeks without focusing on payments.
Yeah.
Just upload content and make viral content and then ask for payments and all that money stuff.
Yeah, that's awesome, bro. That's something that I don't know if you've seen my YouTube videos, but I talk about that a lot.
Yeah, yeah,
Cause
I saw you.
I
Yeah,
yeah, bro, I did the same thing with Marshall Cruz. So before he even had the WAP campaign, I did the exact same thing that you said right now. So
yeah, yeah.
I was watching. I had been watching his content. I really liked his content. And I was like, you know what? He had posted, or his partner posted something about needing clippers. I took the initiative. I took the first step. I set up the account. I started posting without talking about payment, nothing. And then the same thing, 2 to 4 weeks went by with no payment. I got results, and then I was able to make a good amount of money. So yeah, that's honestly something that a lot of these clippers need to understand is that you have to be the type of person that's able to take initiative and take the first step on these type of creators. If you like them, jump on. Like if they say they need clippers, jump on it. Take the step, the first step, without even talking about payment or anything like that. I definitely agree.
Yeah, bro.
I'll probably throw some examples of like the clips you've been making. What software do you use to edit?
I use CapCut basically. I used free version for like 2 months, but I moved to pro version.
Yeah,
I think it's a basic investment for anyone.
yeah,
So you can save a lot of time and like make cool edits.
yeah.
But you can use free version, of course, in the beginning. But you can save more time using the pro versions in any software.
And did you make that investment to the Pro CapCut? Like when did you make that investment? Was it when you started making money clipping, or when?
Like after 2 months into
Okay.
clipping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So once you saw that it was something like you were gonna take serious, you were like, okay, I'll make the investment. Once you started making some money.
Yeah, yeah. You don't need the pro version to go viral at all.
Yeah.
I did viral clips with free version also.
Yeah. Okay.
But you can save more time and push more quantity
Yeah.
with pro version.
When you guys are starting out, 100%, you don't even, this is a completely free side hustle to start. DaVinci Resolve is free. CapCut is free.
Yeah.
Hop on one of these programs, look up a bunch of YouTube videos on how to do this. You don't need to pay for anything when you're first starting out. Just do it. Just learn, just do it. And then once you see that you're making some money, once you see that this is something you really want to do, then invest it. Yeah. So now, since you're using CapCut Pro, how long does like let's say the typical clip that you make, how long do they usually take to make?
For like solid 40-second original, I take like around 20 to 30 minutes.
Okay.
Because mostly to come up with the clip idea itself takes the most time.
Yeah.
But if I'm recreating some already viral clip, so I already have the blueprint, so it takes very small time, like 5 minutes to 10 minutes.
That's sick. Yeah, that's really fast. And then again, for the people who are watching this, when you first start out, you're gonna be really slow making these clips, but trust me, like me and you, bro, I'm on the same boat. Like if it takes longer than 30 minutes to make a clip, it's only because I needed to like really find a good clip. Like the most of the time it took was just figuring out what portion of the video to clip. The actual editing process is usually like 10 minutes max once you find the clip. So yeah, stick in there, learn as much as you can, because once you do learn, you're gonna be really fast at this. It doesn't take long to make these simple clips. Yeah. Okay. Last month, right? 5-figure month last month. Do you do this full time?
I graduated as a mechanical engineer 2 months ago.
Nice.
So
Congratulations.
Thanks, bro. So after seeing the potential in short form industry, I decided to completely pivot. I seen the growth, creativity.
Yeah.
So yeah, bro, I think I can do this long term and scale.
Nice.
And build this.
And again, this is just to break some limiting beliefs for anybody out there. Like if you truly do have a passion for this and you put in the effort and the extra effort, just like you did, right, from taking that first action, there's so much money in content. There's so much money in content marketing. There's a lot of money for everybody out there. So it's like, if this is something you're passionate about, stick to it, because you guys see the results right here. You could say there's some luck involved, but you don't. You give yourself the opportunity to get lucky, right? Because if you didn't take that chance and start clipping for Brez right away, you wouldn't have got lucky at all. So yeah, if you guys are watching this, put in the effort, put in the time, invest yourself into this. And there's a lot of room for growth.
There's gonna be so much business in the future.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. And I mean, the cool thing is, and I'm sure you're noticing this too now, is that there's a lot of different ways you can actually take this skill. When you know how like content works, you could go into, paid advertising, which is a whole nother huge industry. Content itself is there's so many different sides to the industry that once you learn the basics of this skill, you can take it anywhere you want. And then I guess the last question is, bro, what would be, I guess, like, if you could wrap up a one piece of advice for beginner clippers, what would it be?
You don't have to worry about the money right away. Give your value to the creator, and then start to seek the money and stuff. And also, being consistent is a must.
Yeah.
Because I never missed a single day after starting clipping, and that made the difference.
Yeah, that was fire, bro. I think that's good. Yeah, we're at 17 minutes. That's good, bro. Yeah, I appreciate it, bro. I just wanted to get on here. I want to share this with people. You know, give people some hope out there. Show them that it's actually possible. Like a lot of people are doing this.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Well, yeah, guys, you heard it here. It's the $10,000 a month BrezScales clipper right here. Giving you guys some advice.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, bro. Of course.